the keys. That's for you. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Come on. Let me in. That's gotta be the code.
And you got off.
You let Daddy in. Come to the door.
Man, my park.
Grab the stool. Right? Alexia, get on your sister's lap. And then you're gonna unlock the door. Okay? And as you unlock it, Adri, twist the knob. Come on.
I'm still here, Christian.
Sleep.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass.
Let me in.
A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this
babe, I think it's coming. Let's go.
Crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Garage. The back door, a window.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. They get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger.
Come on, bro.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's able to get it back.
Every time somebody is coming through against my ass, they attack the fuck out my soul.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. Yeah. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now Jones. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Meanwhile, Ben's throw on target to Godwin here. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Well, this defense for the Pats, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Roethlisberger's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. On first down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The give is to Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. He'll have another first down and more. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only win of the game.
That's just so stupid. I got a nigga on fucking spot, but he's supposed to be the damn nigga scraping over top.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Open man is
shit, bro.
Give him 19.
This game's a bullshit.
Come up a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
Receiver back turns to the damn quarterback. How the fuck you see the ball come in short?
Not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Peterson.
Oh, and then nigga throwing forwards. Oh my god, this nigga standing straight up. How do he gain yardage standing straight up?
Successful. Now they look to pay it off.
Oh my goodness, this game's so bullshitty, bro.
Here's Peterson.
Niggas make a good play in Madden will give niggas extra yards, bro. That shit's so. That shit is so hell, bro. That shit is so hell.
Defensively, because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Aguilar.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play. And
he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Vita Vea. The AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year.
But my D-line is so fucking gas, man.
Back deep, J.J. Nelson. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5.
Oh my goodness, that hole was so big. Oh my goodness.
That's going to get him about 5 yards.
Oh my goodness. All I needed was that one block. It's a fucking 97-yard TD. One block, this shit's a 97-yard TD, yeah.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 73 yards rushing now for Zeke, and he's got a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Airing this one out for Evans. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 87 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 14-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On second down, it's Peterson.
You're running
And the
goal line
Buccaneer
on
defense
the
for the
opposite side
second
of the
straight
fucking
play,
field.
flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, Murphy, jump! Murphy, all you had to do was jump.
The Patriots first down as
And that's me, bro. Anybody down DB jumping up on that shit.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's able to get this to
All
the
right, bro.
40-yard
I'm gonna
line
wait till you
before
pick
he's
a
out of bounds. Another
Look at
big
fucking
gainer
Davis
that
here.
time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here's Jones on first down. And he'll let this go deep for
Come on, now. How you trying my DBs like that?
intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football.
Why are you trying
at
my
their
DBs
own
like that,
1-yard
see?
line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start on the ground with Elliott. And defensively, they're just looking to keep
see, I
him
get another touchdown
contained as
after
they're
this
able to
shit.
get him down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Like cover four,
As it'll come with
so him over
15
here.
seconds to play in the first half. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And
That's
he
a
brought
fumble.
down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Where did she go, man? Such a matter of Jamil goddamn X Factor. Yeah, weak.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, Peterson.
I don't know what happened to him.
And some room to maneuver. And able to rip off a big chunk of
fucking
yardage
Oscar's a bad running
inside the 40. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He finds his man complete. That's Peterson. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You talking to me?
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
Alright, bro.
that they
You
have
need to
not
see
been
that.
doing
Watch
so
what he
far.
fucking coming out
And
with.
he will have a
Niggas
Patriots
play it
first
so
down by
gay.
about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7
He
there on 3rd
he
and
running
4.
goal line in the middle of the field.
They run again on 1st down. Peterson.
Like, this nigga's so
And he'll
weird,
lose
bro.
yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oh, shit for you.
Now a give to Peterson running left.
That's on me. I had a whole time
And
for
he'll get
football.
about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. And CD, congratulations are in order because he just passed Barry Sanders and moved into 3rd place all-time on the NFL rushing list.
And just think of what that gives him in terms of cachet, in terms of respect, because many people think Barry Sanders is the greatest running back that's ever played. Now, on the all-time rushing list, 3rd, ahead of him now, how about this? Walter Payton and Emmitt Smith.
That's pretty good company, folks. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And he's in.
Bro, why's my inside stuff not working, bro? Like, this shit weird as hell, bro.
Peterson.
You nigga don't have no secure protect on his line, bro.
And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. kick it away after the touchdown.
Nah.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Come on,
that
OJ,
decision to bring it
bro.
out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You see, do it.
Again, it's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Play action, now Roethlisberger. That is caught, it's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Come on, Rodgers. Come on, Rodgers.
They did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping
Oh,
someone
my goodness,
would come open
Rodgers.
downfield, but they never did.
That boy cannot throw in the run to save his damn life.
Third
Bro.
quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott.
He tripped
They
me
do
up
get a
through what,
couple,
bro?
but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Yeah, he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second down, Peterson again.
Yes, nigga, that shit not working no more, nigga.
Here back at the 23-yard
Play fucking
line.
regular, nigga.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, come on, Devin,
It's
man.
Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown.
Yeah, shit nigga plays so gay, bro.
Yeah, that one drops down.
Thank you.
Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down. They run with Peterson. He's been busy tonight. And 3 yards there takes him to 45.
He need 2 touchdowns. He's sitting here trying to run the ball.
That he had in the first half go, because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
That's a pick, Richard Sherman. That's a pick, brother.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
I'm guessing niggas not gonna sit here and play this shit and coming towards him, bro.
Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw. Jones escaping the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Catch is made by Harry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Peterson. And he will push his way forward down to about
goal line power. Oh.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Second down and goal. Jones. That's to Aguilar.
Bro, who's this? Jeff Okuda? Come on, my nigga.
Nelson Aguilar. His second touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Went after is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And incomplete.
Is that cover 2 or is it damn? Oh, Buzz. All right. Could have sworn I seen cover 2. About through a damn peak.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
They got Joey Sly wearing twins. I traded Brady.
And the lead now up to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
So all motherfuckers, they got Jimmy Slaughter into it.
But from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
This motherfucker is in goal line again. What the fuck?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And now they gonna get this nigga that shit, bro.
Peterson off to the races.
They gave this nigga that shit, bro. And Sherman just hawked this nigga down.
Peterson with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
It doesn't though, bro. Stop saying that shit, bro. Y'all giving this nigga whole ass shit.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Damn, I about to say get loose there, boy. Get loose.
Just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And checking the timeouts, they do have two defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go. Black 80.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott.
This motherfucker was
First times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top 5 defensive